And then I have this, and I've already done it though, but anyway, I'll do a little bit. We pour that in to make it get flushed down. I didn't really do it very powerful, so anyway, that's how it works out here in the province. Hey, hey, hey. It's hot. Yeah, today's going to be 29 degrees Celsius. I think that's like maybe 80, 88. Let me see if I can find out. Fahrenheit. 29 degrees Celsius, what does it convert to? Brian Expat, what's up, my brother? Hasn't gotten like crazy hot yet, but a little bit hot. I just climbed the stairs. I'm sorry, I walked up the stairs. Walked up the stairs. I didn't climb them. And yeah, the sun's pretty bright. How you doing, Expat? It's good to see you, man. I don't see you too much lately. Hey, how's everything been going? Let me look up 29 Celsius and see how much it is Fahrenheit, please. Thank you. What the heck is this? Look at this. What the heck is this? Anyway, yeah, 29 degrees Celsius. All good, bro. That's good. Anything new over in Texas? Okay, 84 degrees Fahrenheit. That's going to be the temperature today. Today is going to be 84 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 29 degrees Celsius as the high. That's going to be the high. There is a little bit of a breeze, but not much today. Yesterday we had a lot better breeze. Been watching the world news. Oh yeah, a lot of interesting stuff, bro. I mean, I've been following some of that. Yeah, I've been following some of that, and yeah, Miss Eve's over here making some sycamore, cutting that up, and some grilled cheese sandwiches for lunch. So we're like little kids today. Bless you. Hey Brittany, how you doing? Good to see you. Where you from? Let's see, hold on. This is Brittany Hairston. Bless you as well. Yeah. We care of it, goodness. I'm walking over in a bad signal area. Let me get back over here and just sit down and chill. You know, God gave us a wonderful world, and we just need to be wonderful people. What is it? What is this? 안녕하세요. Hi. Hello. Brian said hello to you. Eve. Hi. She said hi. Paula said hi. How you doing, Paula? Hi. Hey, Paula, where you from? I got a good friend back in high school named Paula. When I left home when I was 15 years old, I was 15. She was like, her and her mother gave me a place to stay. And then I went somewhere else after that because I didn't want to feel like I was being a burden when I was a teenager. So I wouldn't like stay somewhere for a long time. And then when I was 18, I went in the military. So they had to put up with me in the military because I was working for them, Anyway, yeah, I don't know if you're that Paula, but Paula from North Carolina, USA. She was a wonderful friend. So here we go. This is our lunch today. We're doing some sycamore and cheese toast. Hit the likes, guys. Hit the likes. Hit the likes, I'll show you a dog. Or double tap the screen, I guess is what they say. Double tap. Let's check out what kind of shoes we got out here. Let's see. These are Pumas. Who's Pumas? These are nice. I like these Pumas. That's old school stuff right there, baby. Shoo. You know what? I never had Pumas. I would take these, but they're too small. And they would call the cops on me. Uh, yeah, but those are nice. I love these. Anybody like the
You should have
Pumas?
bought my brother's shoes. He already sold it.
He sold some shoes. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
we got one Puma. We got one each.
This dude came to me. Her brother came to me and had some groceries. He needed some money. So he's like, here, man, I'll sell you these groceries. And I'm like, well, I don't really want the groceries. But he's like, man, I need like 100 pesos. And I'm like, okay. It was a lot of groceries actually. So I got a really good deal on it, actually. So I give him 100 pesos. And then he leaves the room. And then about 5 minutes later, he comes back to me. And he says, hey man, I need to get that box of groceries I gave you back. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, yeah, because I'm gonna sell them to another person. He didn't want to give me the money back though. He was like, I just need to get them back to resell them again to somebody else. I'm like, dude, that's a total ripoff. Anyway, hey man, I'm getting hungry. We're gonna eat some chicken sandwiches here. I'm gonna sit down, have some chicken sandwiches, and I mean not chicken, cheese sandwiches. And where's the juice?
It's in the freezer. You
I need
didn't get it.
I need some juice.
Later. I'll get it.
Hey, chill, Jill. Oh man, I ain't getting any likes. No dog for you guys. Not enough likes. Oh, I got a like. Okay, we'll show the dog. There's the doggy. Hey. How you doing? Yeah, it's Yuki. Da. Where are you? Da. The dog that don't like dog food. Brian says, remember those old school black track shoes with the white Oh yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, really generic. Yeah, man. I mean, I like the style though. You're talking about those. Are you talking about the suede? Talking about the suede Pumas? Oh, you're welcome, Brian. That's our job, man. Yeah, this is one of my favorite things to eat, and it's very healthy. And they have a lot of them in the Philippines. They also have a lot in Mexico. A lot of fiber, a lot of potassium, vitamin C, I think. I think it has a lot of vitamin C. I'm pretty sure. But fiber, potassium, water. So basically, eat plenty of these. Should lose some weight if you need to lose weight. I don't even remember the brand of the shoe. Man, I'm gonna tell you this. I grew up in the hood, and I was the only white kid on the school bus. And when we went into the school, there was those all over the place. The freaking Pumas, Adidas, all those shoes, and they had suede. Yeah, suede leather. And people would have a toothbrush. And they would use the toothbrush
Brush it up.
to brush their shoes with and clean them. And it was like all day. Teacher would be talking, they're over there, brushing their red shoes, their blue shoes, all suede Pumas and Adidas and all that. Fruit or vegetable? Vegetable, right?
A fruit. It's a fruit.
This? This is a fruit? I don't think so. You need to check that out. I would say vegetable, but she's saying fruit. So we're going to look into it and find out. Rand says, bro, 35. Huh? Now she said maybe both. If a woman does not want to lose, she's like, maybe it's both. Let's see. Ram says, bro, 35 with $10,000 in account. What's the possible way
it's vegetable.
I can live in Philippines?
It's like potato.
Now she admits It is vegetable. And she kicked me under the table. Somebody called the cops. I'm joking.
If you eat
Anyway.
like this, it's like
It's like this, it's like that, it's like this, y'all. Let's see what. I'm sorry, Rams. Let me get serious for a second. Spell the name of the fruit vegetable. Look up jicama, because that's what that's the Mexican name. Jicama, jicama. Okay, Ram says, bro, 35. You're 35. You got 10,000 in your account. What's the possible way I can live in the Philippines and have some passive income? You know, actually, I'm planning on doing a video about this income thing here soon. But let me talk about it. Okay, so have passive income. You can do social media. You know, Kick, from what I understand, is a good thing right now. KICK, live streaming on Kick. Like people, I'm planning on checking it out. I'm planning on trying that as well. I mean, I'm doing different things. Another thing is, let me see, getting some kind of online job, and also doing stuff like Upwork and doing like what's the other one, Fiverr and all that kind of stuff, which basically you can advertise yourself and you can advertise services. They can contact you, which I already have this set up for myself. So far, I'll tell you the results of it though. But so far, I haven't gotten anybody to pay me anything, but I have sort of a high amount on how much I charge because I'm not really in a big hurry to get started with it. So I have a high amount, and then I figured that way I can also test to see how much I can make, because really they don't want to pay people much at all to do that kind of stuff. But it's a way to make money, you know. Upwork, and actually I asked ChatGPT this, and they say it's the best way to make money, like we're talking about. But that's not really considered passive income. That's considered online income. But if you do stuff like I'm doing, like YouTube videos, you know, social media videos, that kind of stuff, that's going to become passive income because your videos will make money over time. Also, I don't give financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But, you know, I think S&P, you know, S&P 500, I think it's been the highest known source to generate the most money from. Real estate's another one, and I'd say real estate's, in my feelings, it's a safer bet, owning some real estate and, you know, renting it out, because you always know you have something. I mean, dollar is a paper, bro. They could devalue the dollar at any time, right? That piece of paper. But real estate is actually real, something that's, you know, is going to be worth something. But I don't give financial advice. Anyway, I better shut up. They're going to wind up banning me or kicking me out or something. Let's see. But yeah, I'm going to do a video. I'm going to be looking at things, researching, doing things, and talking about my experience and stuff like that. A video on income things as far as making money over here. Because some people are like me. They're not retired yet. They don't have the money coming in, so they have to figure out something. Let's see. Brian says, sweet root vegetable tastes like a pear.
similar.
Sort of like a pear, sort of like an apple. It's very crunchy, like an apple.
Sweet.
A little bit sweet, she says. I think the apple's sweeter, in my opinion.
Of course it's sweet.
Yeah, apple's sweeter. It doesn't have a lot of sugar in it. I just like it. To me, it's very satisfying with the fiber and the water that's in it. But at the same time, there's a lot of people that like it, and there's a lot of people that don't like it. So you don't know until you try, but they're very cheap. And so, you know, you could live very cheaply off of these things. There's tons of them out here. Let's see, Ram says, I have 180,000 followers on Facebook. I'm at like 500. Well, there you go. There you go. That's more than I made. You're doing great. How long did it take you to get that? Passive income and dividends. Yeah, there you go. Dividends. What Brian is talking about. That's another way. But my channel is entertainment purposes only. I don't want to be banned or anything. Anyway, but where are you located in the Philippines, by the way? I'm in Mindoro. Mindoro is just below Batangas. It's a big island. Has Puerto Galera, which is one of the most popular beaches. It's a very nice island. The people are awesome. I did a video on it, all about Mindoro. And also Boracay is not too far away. It's not on this island, but it's not far. And Palawan's not that bad either, as far as traveling to. Where you located in Philippines, by the way? Okay, yeah, I did it. All right, I dip it in Bagong. What is that? Bagong. Dip this in Bagong.
It's not good.
Max, Eve was like, ooh, that's not good. What is it?
It's either the shrimp paste or the fish paste.
She's saying it's like fish paste or shrimp paste. I think you're a seafood lover, Max.
Salty.
I know what that is. I've had that. Yeah, I've had the fish paste, shrimp paste. And it is salty. And yeah, I like it. I like it. Thumbs up.
No, you don't like it.
I like it. I'm not
I don't
like...
even like the smell of it.
What? You don't like the smell of it.
No, I did it.
It does have
You don't.
it does have a strong smell. I remember, but I remember tasting it.
Maybe you tasted the shrimp one. You haven't
The
tried
shrimp.
the fish one.
Yeah, it was the shrimp one.
The fish one, I don't.
I'm not
think
sure if I
like it.
tasted the fish one. I might not have tasted
I
the
don't
fish one,
think
but
so.
the shrimp one, it has a very strong taste. It has a very strong taste. I'm not gonna say I'm like crazy about it. I just like it. I mean, it's just different. You know, it's sort of like mustard has that strong taste to it. And I used to not like mustard, but now I like mustard. As you get older, you're able to handle weird taste. Jen Family, what's up? How you doing, Jen Family? And she has a channel, guys. If y'all want to check it out, Jen Family Vlog. Rams, she's here in the Philippines. She's a awesome Filipina. Ram says, it took me 3 years, bro. Yeah, I know. 3 years to make $500. It took me 1 year. I don't make that, I don't make $500, but I hate to really, talk a lot about money and income and stuff, but anyway, I still don't make enough money to live here, I can tell you that. And I'm living off about $300. A little bit of mustard goes a long way. Yeah, it's $300 a month, by the way. That's how much I live off of. Now, how much I'm making is a lot less. Brian says a little bit of mustard goes a long way. Yeah, it does. I've started to really, really like it. And being over here, a lot of people don't use mustard. And I thought I was going to have a hard time finding it. Where did we find that mustard at? I think it was Pergol. Anyway, we found it. It was just, one selection. It's not the easiest thing to find.
Huh?
But
11
I mean, yeah, I found it pretty quick though. But it's just not like going to be everywhere. Anybody else like mustard? Did I miss anything? I don't like watching that kind of stuff because what that is AI making fun of people indirectly.
I know.
That's what they do. somebody says, oh, maybe they don't like men, so they make men like weigh 400
Maybe
pounds.
this should be for pregnant women.
I'm sorry, did I interrupt you? Mustard on corn dogs is the best. Yeah, people love that. I haven't really gotten used to the taste of corn dog though. My daughter, she loves corn dogs. Anyway, but what were we saying? Oh yeah, talking about say somebody hates men, women, and then they create these AI videos with guys that weigh 400 pounds, and they basically making fun of them, trying to make them look bad, stuff like that. It's an indirect way of bullying people, or it could be the opposite, men doing that to women, I mean, any group can do it to anybody. But yeah, I try not to support that kind of BS. And not just men or women, I mean, just anybody, Any kind of group. Jewish, non-Jewish, whatever. But yeah, did you check it out, Brian? JICAMA. Max, bro, what are you doing? Oh, Jen says, how are you and your wife? Me and my girlfriend. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. How about you? How about yourself, Jen? Max, why did you hide Brian, bro? All he's talking about is mustard and corn dog. What are you thinking, man? I guess Max, he probably made a mistake or something.
I know, I'm thinking that.
Hey Max, are you? I hit the button on accident. Sorry. I've done it before too. Oh, but if he's a hidden viewer, bro, let me see if I can do anything here. Bama did this one day too, to somebody. It was the Australian girl who I haven't seen lately, so maybe I need to figure out if it happened again to her. Bro, basically, Bama made her a hitter. And I wasn't able to see anything from her. I had to go into my laptop and fix it. I don't have my laptop here. So, we'll see if we can see anything from Brian. I don't know if we're going to be able to see him or not until I go next door and get my laptop. Oh, okay. Max was able to unhide him. That's good. I didn't know if you could or not. Okay, cool. Mike Venus, what's up, homies? How you doing? Good to see you guys. Mike and Venus, check out their channel. Angel Gaming Philippines, check out their channel. I think everybody, well, I don't know, we have 19 people in here, so maybe y'all can get some more subscribers to your channel. Angel Gaming, he does gaming live. Mike and Venus, they do like me talk. Anyway, what y'all having for lunch today or breakfast, where everybody's at? I'm doing some grilled cheese sandwiches. Hey Mike, I hope to make it up to Manila soon. So maybe we can get together when I get up there. And Angel, actually, Angel, I think he's he hangs out around Cavite. Have y'all met up, Mike? Angel? Have y'all met up? Because I think Angel's over near your area, bro. Mike said, doing good, just had some lunch and digesting. Angel's got, oh, okay, you had menudo and pork chops. Bro, that's delicious, man. Angel says he has onion rings, flour batter fried. Yum, bro. You know, we've been talking about making that. If you got a recipe on your channel, I'll go check it out and we'll use it. Yeah, we've been talking about that, man. We love onion rings. Over in BGC, there's these nice restaurants, and they have these onion rings bigger than the sandwich here. They're huge, and they are like crazy delicious, bro. And I don't think it's just one restaurant that does it, because you know, in the Philippines, they tend to copy the other person, right? You know, you go to a market and they're selling one thing, and the person beside them selling exactly the same thing. So most likely you're going to find those in a lot of the restaurants out there. But yeah, those are the best onion rings I've ever had, man. BGC onion rings. Of course, Tommy, yours might be better, bro. Let's see, y'all ought to meet up, man. We all ought to meet up. Me, Tommy, Mike, and Venus, we all ought to meet up. I met with another expat online recently that lives here in Tanzania. Oh, what's his name, dude? Oh, you're not in Cavite? You back in Singapore? I know you said you travel Singapore to Philippines, back and forth. Where are you at now, man? Can you give away your location? Shifted new place. Let's see. Brian says need to find a restaurant there that makes bloomin' onion. I mean, bloomin' onion is awesome, but I personally like these huge onion rings better than the bloomin' onion. But is there an Outback here? I don't think so. I think I did go to a restaurant though that had that. I believe I did. I'll have to ask Eve, because I think Eve might have been with me. But she's gone right now, so I have to wait for her to come back. Because I think there was somewhere we went. I don't remember an Outback being in the Philippines. So, but anyway, try to remember to ask her when she gets back. Samos, what's up, man? How's it going? And Angel right now in Pampanga. Oh, okay. Okay, you moved on up. So you stayed over in Cavite. Now you're in Pampanga. Which one do you like better? Oh, bro. You said you bought a new place. Hold on, did I miss somebody? Thought I saw something come in. Oh, it's Samos. Yeah, I think it's... Hey, Samos, what's up, my man? Just a small house. Hold on, bro. Are you saying you actually bought? You're not renting? You're buying a place over Pampanga? And when you say, I bought a new place, dude, how many places you got? Samos says, Mike, you mentioned being in the Army. What was your job there? Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I had easy job, bro. It was 71 Lima, and it was administrative assistant. And even though I winded up doing a bunch of security work, and I had to do 3 people's jobs at one time, you know, every day. So, but it still wasn't hard, you know. We had a good life in the military. The only hard times was when we went to the field and training. Training was tough, especially mine, because they were getting us ready for Desert Storm at the time. This was back in January '91. They were like, you guys are going to Desert Storm. So they were like making us more hardcore. They said, we're going to treat y'all harder and that kind of stuff, you know. So, But by the time we finished, it was over. So we didn't have to go. Thank goodness, thank God, you know, because I don't want to go to war. I mean, I will because I signed up for it. I had to, but I didn't want to, you know. 570,000 earlier was staying on rent. But yeah, from what I understand, that dude up in Angeles City in the military, I just found out he was Air Force. Air Force, dude, that was like a piece of cake. That was like nothing. Air Force is the way to go, bro. They had super nice places to stay in. They had super awesome locations. And I should have went in that because I was qualified for Air Force, but they told me I'd get promoted faster in the Army, so that's why I went in the Army. Now, the people that want to be hardcore, they go in the Marines or Army Ranger. What about you, Samos? Were you military as well? Mike says a friend of mine was an M1 tank driver in Desert Storm. Did he make it out okay? Do you have any issues or anything like that? Thank you. What? Gabby? Seriously?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be full.
No, later.
Are you gonna heat it up later?
Yeah. She's barely has this every day. She doesn't say it every day.
All right, let's show it. Let's show it on the camera. Let people know about this.
She's gonna pay me back.
I need to pay you back. I figured that was coming.
Yeah.
I was waiting for her to say, "Oh yeah, and you owe me money." Okay.
Really
This right here,
good. It's good.
I'm gonna show you guys if I can open the container. All right, there we go. This is called gabe, and they spice it up with some chili peppers and everything. And basically, out here where I'm at, we don't have a lot of green vegetables. We don't have like collards like we do in the U.S. and what else out there? Turnip greens and stuff like that. We don't have a lot. So I can hardly ever find this gabi. And there's this lady that's selling it outside right now, so she picked it up. How much was it? 100 pesos. And that's a lot of gabi.
That's good. I'm gonna eat some.
Okay. 100 pesos comes out to about $1.50, 60, 70, somewhere around there. About $1.60. And being that it's from a street vendor, tax included anyway, no matter where you go. But of course, that's tax included. Anyway, that's definitely worth it. $1.60 for a lot of gabi. Oh, did I say $1? Yeah, $1.60, 100 pesos. He made it home without any issues. That's awesome, man. Angel Gaiman says, my father was accepted to the military, but served only 1 year and returned. Why did he only do 1 year?
Oh, you want to start 20 years?
No, I'm just wondering. I only did 5 years, so if anybody want to ask me why, I'll tell them. Angel Gaiman says, yeah, we used to make that either steam or steam and fry. Hey, isn't it mandatory in India? A lot of places it's mandatory to go in the military. I believe South Korea, I think they were.
Yeah, North Korea.
Yeah, I think they were. I don't know if they still are.
Yes, they still do.
She says, yeah, they still are.
South Korea's like 2 years.
Now I'll show you, she's cutting up some garlic now.
And then fried rice.
What's the garlic for? Fried rice?
Yeah. Garlic.
Man, that's a lot of food here, man.
Okay.
Angel says, yeah, we used to make that either steam or steam fried. It's like stir fry. Yeah, I like it. Tasty. That's how I mean. That's how I try to get my greens in. I try to eat greens. I think greens is very important, but it's hard. It's hard out here. We barely have any broccoli at all in the store. Last time they didn't have any at all.
That's not surprising.
Angel Gaming says my mother was pregnant and needed, so can't ignore family when have no one to care. Oh, okay, gotcha. Angel says garlic rice is his favorite. Is it like white or fried? And she makes some awesome fried rice. Israel mandated. What is mandated? I'm trying to remember.
Mandatory.
Oh, mandatory. Oh, you're talking about mandatory. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. You know, I see a lot of women in the Israel military.
I think in Russia too.
Yeah, Russia probably is. China probably is. Freaking
Yeah,
communist,
China
you know? All that
A lot
stuff.
of women in the military. Okay.
No, I swallowed too much. Tommy says egg added. Yeah, I like it with the egg, chili. Bawang. What the heck is bawang?
Garlic. It's garlic.
Oh, bawang is garlic? Oh, okay. And leftover rice.
Kulang.
How did you say the onion name? It started with a B. It started with a B, the onion name. By Boya.
Bawang. Ano
Ba-
what? Onion?
Yeah, the onion.
Sibuyas.
Baboyas.
Sibuyas.
Oh, it started with a C.
No, S.
S. Sabuyas?
Sibuyas.
Sibuyas. Okay, so onions is sibuyas.
Natin ng manteca.
And then garlic is
Gagawin mo.
bawang. Okay, I'm gonna be doing more of the language stuff here soon. Sea bass. And Johnny says sea bass. What are y'all talking about, sea bass? What did I say? Did I say? Oh, sea bass. Are you talking about how you say it?
Yeah, ina. Pwede sa'yo.
The onions. How did you say onions again?
Sibuyas.
Sibuyas. Sibuyas. Don't it start with a C?
It's S.
Okay. Man, Philippines is tough on me.
Sarah, manteca.
And the funny thing is, I go in these stores and I talk to them. No matter what language I use, English, Tagalog, they still don't understand me. Sometimes I just wonder if anybody understands me. Like I said, basura today. I give the girl the receipt at the register. I said, basura, please. You know, and she's like, what is he saying? She looked over at my girlfriend. I'm like, my God. Because before that, I was like walking around the store looking for bread, and I asked the guy, bread, and then all of a sudden he starts talking Tagalog like crazy with my girlfriend. So I just feel like I'm the least understandable person in the Philippines. And Angel Gaiman says, just asking, ask your girlfriend what they call bread. I know it's pan in Spanish. Let's see.
Tinapay.
Tinape.
Pay.
Tinay.
Tinapay.
Tinapay. I used to know that one. Tinapay. I just call it bread. First time when I heard tinapay. Yeah, I bet it would sound cute if a little kid said it, right? Little girl. Tinapay. Can I have some tinapay? What? Why are you looking at me like crazy?
You are
But some call it tasty. Y'all call it tasty? Bread? Tasty?
Tasty bread is like the sliced bread.
Isn't that a name brand? Tasty? No. She said the sliced bread is what they call tasty. The sliced bread, you call it tasty. So, yeah, she's going with the sliced bread like that. Tasty. It's funny because all they want to eat is rice. They never want to eat bread. I was walking by some Filipinos outside, and I looked at them. They saw I had bread. I said, yeah, this is the American rice. Because she was like, we're going to eat bread again? I'm like, yeah, in America, we eat, like y'all eat rice 3 times a day. We eat bread like 3 times a day. And she's like, well, I'm not American. Well, I'm not Asian. No, we mix it up. You know, didn't we have rice yesterday? I mean, she's making fried rice right now. She's not going to eat this.
Well, I can eat one.
Okay, she's going to steal one. Never mind.
Okay, you're warning.
No.
I made 3.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm
want
just messing with you.
Ah.
Let's see. Brian says I would purposely speak Tagalog with a Texas accent. Is that, I'm gonna try to act like a Texan. Is that right? I mean, I don't know, man. A drawl, give it a drawl, man. I don't know how I did. I mean, I grew up in the city, but Dallas, I don't know. Dallas is a big city. Dallas is like crazy popular, man. Everybody wants to live in Dallas now. Tommy's asking what's inside. We just put the cheese, sliced cheese in here. But mayonnaise with cheese together, I like it. And when I was a kid, I was staying at a freaking babysitter. Every day I would eat mayonnaise sandwiches. Just bread with mayonnaise inside. That's what the babysitter gave me. That and grit sandwiches too, yeah. Grit sandwiches. Yeah. Just grit inside of bread, roll it up like one day and eat that. Man, I grew up off a lot of bread now that I think about it. Yep. But yeah, I like cheese and mayonnaise together inside of this. We don't never do that because we're saving some money, and so didn't do the mayonnaise. What?
Cheese and mayonnaise?
Yeah. Sorry about eating in front of everybody. If y'all want to stop over, we'll make y'all some cheese sandwiches. So. That garlic smells good over there. I like the smell of garlic. Anybody else like the smell of garlic? She got tomatoes. Is that going? What are you gonna do with that?
Egg.
Put it in the egg. What do you mean put it? Oh, you're gonna do like an omelet? Okay, gonna do an omelet. And then that's gonna be for fried rice. So basically, y'all are eating something totally different from me. And I would have ate that, actually. We should have brought it up. I always ask you,
No, I didn't know you were going to do it.
That really sounds delicious.
You can have some.
Egg omelet and fried rice. Yeah, but I'm gonna be stuffed.
No, later. Maybe later anyway.
We could just make that for dinner then.
No, we're going to make it now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's still early. I was saying I could eat it for dinner, but.
No, later. It's still early. We're already eating that.
Brian says, I live
You're always hungry.
in DFW area for about 20 years ago. I liked it there a lot. Yeah, I think I would like it over there too. Dallas Fort Worth area. Angel Gaiman says, we used to make toast sandwich. By the way, guys, thank y'all for coming in. I rarely see Tommy. I know he's got a channel. He stays busy. And also Mike and Venus, they stay busy too. That's why I don't really get to you guys too much. So thank y'all for making the effort and coming in. Let's see. We used to make toasted sandwich inside mashed potatoes. I wanted mashed potatoes yesterday, man. And then one of the bread applied with super spicy chili paste. And other slice of bread, tomato sauce, and between them potatoes mashed. Bro, how was that? Was it tasty or what? I'm gonna screenshot that. I might even try it. Who knows? If I can figure it out. Sounds wicked. Brian says he loves garlic. Yeah, it's supposed to be a big cancer fighter, good for your heart, heart disease, all that stuff. I think it's wonderful. I mean, Italians normally live a long time, right? And they use a lot of garlic. Angel Gaiman says, throw that in the sandwich maker, toast it for a while. I want to create some kind of rice bread kind of thing. Maybe a combination, toasted. I wonder if they have something like that, a mixture of rice and bread together, combining, and like marriage. But oh, Tommy, I was going to tell you, I had something called two pig. I know Tommy is always talking about food, so you probably had two pig. Angel Gaiman says, worth it, so tasty. One bite you get spicy kick and sweet taste. Mashed potatoes cooked with curry, leaves, onion, garlic, and then let it cool down before filling bread. Hey man, can I get that from a vendor? If I'm ever in India, I want to try this thing you're talking about. Maybe I could buy it from a vendor and check it out before I ever make one. Or maybe we need to sell them here, Start up a little vendor business and sell them here. It's like, where did empanadas come from? Anybody know that? Because I was sort of surprised when I saw empanadas over here. First time I ever saw empanadas was in South America. Angel Gaiman says, nope, no one's selling that. It's traditional way to cook. Okay. Yeah, I would like to try it out, man. What? We should do a scary movie and sell it. Her sister scares me sometimes.
What is that?
Nothing. Veggie samosas dipped in raita is delicious. She knows I make fun of her karaoke. Veggie samosas? Dude, I'm totally lost. What is samosas? I don't know. Raita. Yeah, you work with the airline industry, so I guess you got to try out a lot of stuff around the world, Brian. Samos says, hey Mike, no, I never served, but I'm obsessed with geopolitics. What is your opinion on the U.S. striking Iran and Israel's Bihalo? Third day of war now. Shake my head. Let me see. What was that? Bihalo? Oh, you're talking about on Israel's behalf. Well, that's one thing. So who's flying the missiles over? Is it U.S. or is it Israel? I thought it was, I haven't really looked into it too much, but I thought it was Israel, and we were like giving them support, but I don't know who's. Or maybe it is U.S. Now I think about it. We got a base in Israel. I don't know. I mean, where are these missiles coming from, and who's exactly sending them? I do know the situation though. And I know what Iran did to retaliate. And here's the thing. You got two things. You got government, you got people. I think the people in Iran are awesome, just like pretty much anywhere, right? Any country. So you got to separate those two things. I think you've got a system that is bad, you know, Iran. And that's normal in every country. You know, most of the people, the regular people, are awesome. And then most of the government is opposite. That's pretty normal. So, what do I think? The people want their freedom. So I think us helping them is good. Helping them get their freedom. If we could take out that GOV, then help them get their freedom, that would be awesome. You know, I've heard many of women say all the terrible things over there in Iran for women. So, and as far as what they've done, yeah, I got it by half. As far as what they've done, sending those stuff to Qatar, what else? I think Jordan and Dubai, which is UAE, and Saudi Arabia, all those places that they've been retaliating. Of course, it's to the U.S. military, you know, in those places. I feel bad for people there, you know. I think about Philippine people because I'm in the Philippines, so I feel bad for the OFWs that are in those areas. But of course, we got to feel bad for the people in the country too, right? Just got to feel bad for the regular people. But I think trying to get rid of any kind of corrupt, what do you call those things? A corrupt system, but also a terrorist. Yeah, terrorist, corrupt system, I think is a good thing as far as being able to do it. But I also think it could be a scary thing, right? But if we let them get too big, then it could be even more scarier. So you need to stop it before it grows too big. We should have stopped it a long time ago. You know, what about all those other presidents? What did they do, you know? They sucked. So I mean, I like it, but it's scary. There's my answer. I like the whole idea, the whole plan, but at the same time, it's scary. I mean, because what do we get to do? We get to have so much freedom, you and I probably. I don't know where you're at, Samos. But us people get to have so much freedom. But think about all those women in Iran who can't have that freedom. Even the guys, I heard they can't even wear shorts in Iran or protest against their government, right? So yeah, that's a big thing. I mean, if you're being attacked and you're a regular person in that country and you're being attacked and you're celebrating it, that tells me a lot. You know, right there. They're happy about the attack happening to them because they know they're getting rid of these horrible, horrible people. Tommy says, I'm just glad no one launched nuclear missiles. And that's the chance we take, right? That's a big chance we take. And I think Trump probably had a good talk with Russia, maybe even China, you know, to try not, before he did what he did, to try to not get them to be part of a retaliation upon him. That's just my opinion. But anyway, everybody has an opinion, right? I don't know, a lot of people don't like Trump. Even some of my viewers, I don't think Tommy likes Trump. I don't think. But I do want to point out that I think he's done both. I think he's made good decisions. I think he's made bad decisions. And this decision, I'm going to tend to favor because the people wanted it. You know, the people in that country wanted it. They needed help, and we're helping them. So I'm going to tend to favor it. But at the same time, yeah, that's pretty bad. Because I got a friend that's over in Qatar right now. She's an OFW. I was talking to her yesterday, asking her how she was. She didn't really talk about like the bombing and stuff, but she did say she was scared, you know. Silva plays everything. What's up? How you doing, Silva? Good to see you. Nice to meet you. And thank you for coming in. How are you doing? And where are you from? I've been waiting for Nicole to come in. If y'all see Nicole, she just had a birthday. Actually tonight. Yeah, I think it's tonight or yesterday. Might have been yesterday. I've been looking for her, but she's over in the USA. Silva Plays Everything is over in Washington. So you're in the state of Washington. And how is everything over there where you're at? And if you have a channel, if you want, support, then you can like put a little bit about your channel. I'll do a shout out for you in case, because it might be something people are interested in. But Angel Gaming, he has a gaming channel. Like video games, he does them during his lives. Angel Gaming says pros and cons of every presidential person who was elected. Yeah, but you're right. But some presidents have a lot of pros and a little bit of cons. So, there's pros and cons on everything. I think everything has pros and cons. I know I do. Me, I got pros and cons, There's bad things about me too, Everybody. I'm trying to think of I'm trying to think of the bad things. Like what? But anyway. Yeah, I mean, nobody's perfect. No. How about India? Their leader. I don't know who that is. I have no idea who India's leader is. Who is India's leader, and what do you think about the leader? If you could say, you might not have the freedom to say. Poor Jolene over there in England and UK, they can't put whatever they want on social media, or they could go to jail for it. Same thing over in the guy that used to come in here. I haven't seen in a long time. I don't know what happened to him. But dude, I'm trying to remember his name, but he was from Africa. He was from, I don't know. I don't know what happened to him. Samo says, what plans do you have for your channel? Hold on. I'm sorry. Let me read Tommy's thing here first, because he was first. Tommy says, I'm 1,000% not into politics. Unless if it started affecting myself, my daily life. I'm the same way. I wouldn't mind politics. I'm the same way. I only looked into what they're talking about now because I know it's big. I know it's huge. It's a big story, And yeah, you never know what it could bring, day to day. But Samo says, what plans do you have for your channel? Really, right now it's pretty much the same old thing. I do lives every day. I do videos almost every day. Not every day, but close. And I am looking at doing some affiliate marketing stuff through the channel. Hey, will you stop? Like, I'm looking at doing this video soon, and maybe figuring out how to add some affiliate stuff to it. But I have to figure it all out, man. I have to figure it all out. I did start I've got 3 channels, but the other 2 I haven't been messing with because one of them is very stressful to do it. Because I get very into helping people too much. I have to think a lot in that channel, and so it gets very stressful. So I don't enjoy doing it. The other channel is where I talk smack, basically just talking all about how things are happening in society. And one of the reasons I wanted to do that is just to feel relief, to get things off my mind, that are happening. A lot of crazy stuff in the world, especially U.S. But I haven't really been messing with them. So I don't see either one of those monetizing at all. So I don't know. I have to figure out what else to do. I am still looking for some kind of work. There's a language thing I might wind up doing soon if they allow me to. I have to see if I can get it or not. Angel Gaming says PM Madi is a great person. Oh, okay, that's who it is. Prime Minister. Is it Madi or Modi? Madi or Modi? Modi? Yeah, I have heard of this person. Prime Minister Modi or Madi is a great person, but like others, there is pros and cons. Having likes and dislikes among a whole country. For me, well, he is a great person serving right now. Angel Gaming says taxation is off the chart right now. I'm just going to take a guess here. I'm going to take a guess that taxation is high because of the goods that are going over to the U.S. and that what do they call it? Is being charged. I forgot the name of it now. I used to study this stuff back in school and I can't even remember it. But tariffs, tariffs. Because the tariffs are being charged. Now, are they still being charged? I don't know. I don't really keep track of things. So, but that's probably the reason why. I mean, the cost always has to go somewhere. If you increase those minimum wage employees' wages in the U.S., yeah, thank you, Brian. It just popped up. It took a while for it to show up, but I just saw it. Tariffs. If you increase those wages for those employees, they're going to charge the customer higher prices on their burgers, And you're going to put a lot of red tape on these companies that they have to do this, like they have to make a third bathroom for, here I am talking a bunch of politics, a third bathroom for a third gender, then they're going to have to charge more on their products. These young people that fight for all this kind of crap don't realize all they're doing is making their life more crappy and more expensive. 18% on everything. Talking about sales tax? Yeah, that is high. I mean, it sucks when you're going to give more than 18% because I'm sure they have other taxes. In the U.S., we got property tax, we got license to fish, license to marry, to what else? Anyway, we got plenty of tax, government fees, all that kind of crap. So it's like we're giving away probably 30 or 40% of our pay to a government that has been treating us like crap. I'm sorry, y'all got me talking politics. Oh, this looks good, guys. Check this out. Now, what do we got here? Eggs? Oh, it's eggs in there.
Yeah, it's eggs.
Okay. Let me try.
I think I put a lot of salt though. Why? Salty?
And some gabi too. Yeah, it's delicious. I like to mix it with the rice.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't like garlic rice.
I didn't know we were going to get fancy up in here and eat some good food. It surprised me. But it's funny, they're still wanting money from me. Like I get surprised. I get surprised with the good food, and I get surprised like, oh, here's your bill.
That's good.
I never asked for that.
You always ask for this.
Wow, that's spicy too. Brian says, hold on,
Have meat on
let's
it.
skip something. Tommy says they just increased income limit to 1,200 and step-by-step taxes on income. Brian says Supreme Court said no to the high tariffs, then Trump dropped everyone to 10%, then 15%. He's trying to get something to stick. Yeah, and I can't blame him. I mean, basically, we've had the raw end of the deal. That's true. You know, I know with China. I don't know about India. You know, I don't know about that side. I do know we don't need to lose our friendship with India, in my opinion. And so if I see anybody that is being destructive against India, it gets me upset, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm talking about not even politics, just any kind of American person or whatever, because we got a friendship with them and we don't need to destroy that. And they have done a lot for us, you know, coming over as engineers and doing different things. And I know, oh, the people will say, no, they took our jobs, that kind of crap. I'm like, no, dude. I'm like, number one, you should have been stronger. You should have been better. And number two is, I don't know. What is number two? but yeah, trying to think what else, man. Might have to get some coffee soon. I know, Brian, exactly. Dude, all I was going to have was this and the toast, and I didn't think I was going to eat 3 of them. I figured she would have ate 1 of them, and she ate half of it. So I was planning on having 2 toasts and some jicamas, or sycamore, whatever you want to call it. We call it sycamas over here. Tommy says, but yeah, I want some of that fried rice with the eggs together. Let me taste both together. I gotta have some nutrition, man, you know? Gotta have nutrition because I know the cheese sandwich ain't gonna be very nutritious.
Good.
That's perfect. Tommy says China is into magnets and some rare minerals, can't afford to cut that supply. Yeah, I agree with you, man. You're right. I mean, I think without the people outside the U.S., the other countries, I don't think we would have had enough great people to do the work that we've done in the U.S. So I think we are like dependent, like we needed those people. Now things are a little different because of AI. Let's see. Brian says Eve needs to learn how to make gumbo.
What?
Talking about gumbo stew. I'm not going to put that at the top of my list. I mean, I haven't really had a lot of gumbo to really talk about it, so I'm going to skip over that subject. I need to eat more gumbo. I think I had it maybe once or twice in my life. And I don't even know if I had it then, to be honest with you. I'm not sure.
Indian food?
No, gumbo. Y'all talking about, what is it called? Louisiana Cajun food. That's what you're talking about? I don't know much about gumbo.
Want more?
Hmm?
You want more?
Yeah, I want more. I mean, look at how delicious this is. Yeah, I want some of this.
Put it in here.
I don't want to eat. Oh, okay. I was just reading about y'all talking about the gumbo. Yeah, I definitely need to try it out more. I think I've had it before. I don't know if, yeah, I got to try it out more and see how I like it. Is it easy? Is it easy to make?
Oh, it's not bad.
Man, this is a lot of freaking lunch.
Good.
I need some more gabe too to be healthy.
Yeah. It's alright.
This is crazy.
Yeah, I don't have
This
to
is
eat.
too much.
Well, I don't have to eat like much later. This is like snack. Dinner.
I'll tell you one thing though. This gabi
Good.
is very spicy. You know, talking about gumbo.
Not too much.
Yeah, this is very spicy. She says not too much, but
No?
yeah. She always argues with me about everything.
Oh, maybe you eat the pepper.
What's up, Peppa?
My favorite pepper. Garlic na lang.
Hindi lang. Nakain naman ako nun.
I mean, it's spicy, but it's not spicy enough to like
Kaya pala may nawa-
grab a big drink or anything.
Ah. Grabe pang amoy mo.
Let's see. Not the gumbo LOL eggs. I mean. Hey. Chill. Hey. Samo says, hey, go away. Stop. Don't lick me. America, like other Western nations, destroyed its
Ano
youth.
yun eh? Nakaraan ay
And now, as a result, needs to import immigrants. Not smart. Yeah, I agree with that. We destroyed our youth, and yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Kain na gabi?
Now. Nanaginip dati ako.
My drink has a lot of sugar.
Si Tita X ng gabi.
Strike ang kinain ng gabi?
It's got 18 grams, so it's less than soda. Yeah, 250 milliliter. That's less than soda, but it's still close. Here's the thing, Tommy. Go to the U.S. and look on their soda. The same Coca-Cola, Mountain Dew, those drinks, they will double the amount of sugar over in the U.S. when you get there. Here's my conspiracy theory. In the U.S., we don't have universal health care. So we have to spend a lot of money on health care. Even our prescriptions are super crazy expensive compared to everywhere. And our insurance is very high. You know, everything's high, medical. I think they're working together. Say Pepsi, Coke, together with the healthcare, basically to get us on diabetes, which is that medicine is extremely high, and get us sick. So there you go. That's my conspiracy theory. Yeah, so at least I'm not in the U.S. drinking those drinks, and I know the juices over there actually would be a lot higher than the juices over here. Kyle 7 Billy says, Mike, hey man, you know, to be honest with you, I'd rather have unsweet tea, but you know, I'm gonna have to make it if it's gonna happen, to be honest with you, because I tried to get Precious to make it for me, but she's very mean, you know, she's very mean. I'm trying to pick on her other sister. She didn't hear me. Either that or she's secretly going to get me later. Is 13 grams is your limit every day? Wow. For health. Brian says, I rarely buy sweet drinks, drink a lot of tap water every day. Yeah, don't drink the tap water here, I tell you that. But, yeah. It just depends on what I'm eating, because if I'm eating like spaghetti, lasagna, that kind of thing, then I'll drink water, but not tap water. Don't want to drink tap water in the Philippines. Yep. Just let you know when you come over. You probably already know that. Lawrence says hi. What's up, Lawrence? Hey. Angel Gaming says more than that, risking self to have diabetes. I tell you one thing though. I might not eat as perfect as a lot of people, but I exercise. I do physical stuff more than a lot of people do. So I try to make up for it by going to walk like 6 miles a day, you know? Go out for like a 2 or 3, 4 hour walk, you know, 5 hour walk, you know. It's normal for me.
Oh, what happened? Up to 20, perfect. Ako pareho. Galing ko, di ba? Sa 80 din.
Cal 7 Billy says, it's no conspiracy that cigarette companies own major food chains. Filipinos eat sweetened tomato sauce on spaghetti. Yeah. I don't like it, bro. I mean, ours is sweet. American Italian, I mean, it's sweet. But I just don't like the banana flavor they have in that tomato sauce. Kyle 7 Billy says, why not? Filipinos drink from tap water. It's because our bodies are not used to your tap water, and that's all I know. I mean, ask Google or something. I'm not into teaching the bacteria and all that kind of stuff. I wasn't big in science. I'm be honest with you. I dropped out of chemistry. Tommy says, I never buy drinks, only. Hey, let me go over here because the kid decides to play some cartoon or something. Okay. Tommy says, never buy drinks, only like once a month, because I know how hard when a person gets diabetic. My mother died due to total organ failure at end days because of sugar. Lawrence says, yeah, sorry about that, Tommy. Lawrence says, what's that freaking noise, bro? Lawrence says, it's good, bro. Sweetened tomato sauce on spaghetti. I know. You're a Filipino, man. If you put hot dogs and cheese. Oh, yeah, you like to add hot dogs, cut up the hot dogs, throw them in the spaghetti and the cheese. Yeah. Now, my man here, Lawrence, says, it's good, it's delicious, it's mozzarella. For me, heck no, not even close, you know? But if he tasted my spaghetti, he would probably feel the same way. if he tasted the American, because Eve did, she tasted the American, she can't stand it. So she loves the Jollibee spaghetti, and I don't. They do drink tap water. You know what? That's a good question, Samos. Hold on, you might be right. Maybe they don't drink tap water. Hey, do y'all even drink tap water? Y'all don't drink the tap water, do you?
Drink fresh water from
Yeah, that water.
Not this water?
Yeah. Why not?
the stove. With
Huh?
the stove.
Because I told you not to. I don't know. They don't drink tap water here. I don't. This family doesn't, but I don't know about other Filipino families. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you the water they drink here, and this is the water I drink too. Big container. You can get that big container for about 35 pesos. You know, 30. Actually, I think that was 30. Yeah, 30 pesos. So for about half a dollar. Close to it. Let's see. Tommy says other chili powder whenever we make spaghetti. That sounds good, Tommy. I like that kind of thing. What you're talking about. Here only in my bowl though. Yeah, I like to dry those up, like we put on our pizza. The chili peppers that are dried up, and put them on spaghetti. Yeah. Tommy says I make separate with my own touch. Cal Seven Billy says, "Wow, sounds like their bodies are different." And Lawrence says, "What do you mean by that?" Angel Gaming. I make separate with my own touch. Oh, he's talking about he does it, you know, with his own touch, like he puts his own way to it, you know, separate. Maybe I didn't explain it very good. I don't know. Anyway, David C says, "Hi, Mike. Glad not stuck in Dubai." Oh yeah, dude. Where are you at now? Angel says, "Well, I'm not sweet spaghetti fan, so I make with my own touch." Yeah. David says, "Just speaking to a friend out in Dubai, want to get back to Thailand. Had over 150 missed." Wow, dude, I didn't know. You know, I've heard a lot of bad things have been going on, but I didn't know it was that bad. I heard Dubai was getting hit pretty bad, but I didn't know it was 150 missile attacks and drones from Iran. How have you heard about Qatar? Because I got a friend. I was talking to her last night, but I didn't want to make her feel like I was being nosy. Is the only reason to contact her, you know. So I didn't want to ask her those kind of questions, like how bad is it? There's probably a lot of people that try to talk to her, you know. Let's see. Lawrence says my mom is in Dubai. Sorry, Lawrence, about that. But I don't know, man. I feel like it will be over quickly. You know, trying to be hopeful here, hoping things will be over quickly. I think so. I mean, as long as the big guys like Russia and and China and those guys don't jump in, I think it. They'll finally say, "Oh, we got to give up." That's what it depends on, right? Now, if that happens, then we got a different story. It's what we talk about, World War. You know what? Anyway, what's y'all's feelings on everything that's going on? Y'all think it's you think Trump shouldn't have did it? I mean, Israel, Trump. Do you think that they shouldn't have done it, or do you think they should have done it? What they did? Or if you heard my story of what I think, maybe just say you think the same as me is fine, you know. Which is a little bit of a mix, but mostly on Trump's favor.
Ewan si Abu. Alam mo na, kumain na yun. Si Abu, ligalim ba naman? Kaya nga. Lagi na uulit, baka maaga-aga. Ano, bait naman sa'yo si Abu. Sa akin lang may utang ulo mo.
Lawrence says Mama's in Dubai, and David C says it's like a war zone. Had a few ex-colleagues out there living there tax-free.
Hindi, siyempre, sabihin na yan, oh.
Airport hit and many luxury hotels. Wow.
Kano ka nilibig?
Lawrence says she's going home. I'm going to warn her. Tommy says go there and say I'm Maritis while they're talking. David C says fire's all over. I think we will see real estate prices down with some expats leaving.
Salubong. Kailan?
Lawrence says, yeah, what you just said. I think he's like, I don't know if he's considered a president. I think, right? Leader. I mean, the leader. I think. Am I right?
Naaway ko.
What Lawrence is saying here, I guess that guy was the leader. You know, I really don't follow this stuff too much anymore. Because like Tommy said, if it doesn't affect me, I don't really worry too much about it. I mean, I would just add someone, you know, whatever. David C says, hey, he has family, small kids, so worried, been stuck. I have no idea about the political reasons behind it. Samo says Trump is really too like all presidents after Kennedy. And Tommy says to your girlfriend, Mike. What are you talking about? Hey, if they start talking loud, a lot, yeah, I know it gets annoying. You know, and I can't even understand what they're saying. Yep. All of a sudden they got quiet. They were probably listening to me. What is he saying now? Let's see. You got to accept the good with the bad, or the bad with the good. Lawrence says a lot of conflicts nowadays. Yeah, you're right. That's why I got up and I can't eat and I have to leave is because of that, all the freaking noise. Right now we got a kid here that's only like 11 years old, you know, and then we got 3 women, so it's not a good time. They're not as bad as a lot though. You know, I see Cal was talking about the chismosos. Yeah, they're not that bad. I don't think. Maybe some, but not that bad. On the chismoso stuff. I tell you, we got this neighbor that lives right beside of us over there, and the wall is so thin. And when they got like 3 women over there in that room next to us, they are going crazy, and it's like, you know, it's like insane chismosa. And my girlfriend said, yeah, she's very Maritis. That lady, she's like the big Maritis person in the town. So yeah, it does get crazy over there. If I could only afford a better spot to live in. But anyway, dang, says Cal. Yep.
Dun sa kay Janet, yun ang pangulong niya dyan.
What you watching?
Meron mo din ang gawa.
My Little Pony? I didn't even know they still had My Little Pony. I figured that thing disappeared a long time ago. Even though World War III, he's not started yet, but conflict is a lot worse than World War II. Well, I'm not going to judge. We'll see if anybody wants to judge on that. Oh man, this cheese sandwich is good though. Chill. Want me to give her some? Hey. Show you guys what's out here. So see, it's another beautiful day. We've hardly had any rain at all. There's been hardly any rain this month or last month. Of course, this month just started. Yeah, February, March now. Hardly any rain at all. And super awesome weather. So I think the best month to live in the Philippines is probably February. That's my opinion, to be in the Philippines. I think the best month is February. And if you want to enjoy all the celebrations, of course, Christmas time is huge too, December. Hey, man, I'm trying to finish my food, man. Let's see, point to that mountain. Is that a volcano? No, we don't have any volcanoes here. Nah, you just see a mountain with a cloud. A lot of clouds today up there. Yep, no volcano here. Now, I will say there is a volcano that is down at the end of Mindoro, which is a long ways from here. I think it's, if I was get on a bus, it would probably take me about 5 hours to get there. Great connection, yeah. Yeah, their house, this isn't where I'm staying at, but they have good Wi-Fi here, so that's why I come over here, just to use the Wi-Fi. And usually I'm eating over at where I'm staying at instead of eating over here. Cal says a 17-year-old kid is flying military drones. Times have changed. Yeah, that's wild, Cal. Midori rice is tasty. Yeah, that's what they tell me. I don't know, man. There's so many different types of rice. I would like to know which one I like the best, but I can't tell you because I don't know. A lot of times I eat rice and I don't even know what kind of rice it is. Samo says, so Mike, what is officially your just friends? Oh my gosh. Okay, Samos. Not single. Not just friends. Not friends with benefits. My relationship is boyfriend, girlfriend. There's so many different titles on relationships now. They have so many different things you can do in relationships. But I don't really understand a lot of it because I'm old-fashioned. So it's just boyfriend, girlfriend. Tommy says, I prefer that always to buy. So Tommy, you bought a place in Pampanga? You live in a relationship. Yeah, you're right, Angel. Yeah, it's a live-in relationship. But anyway, you bought a place in Pampanga, and I mean, is this a really nice place, or what kind of deal did you get, man? I mean, is it a, what kind of price did you get? I had a good deal come to me not long ago, and I want to say, I can't remember the numbers, but I want to say they were telling me about I could buy this house. I think it was $8,000 to buy a house here close to me. I didn't do it. I mean, I can't really afford to do that, but anyway, it was about 7 or 8,000. Yeah, this was house with land. I mean, but it wasn't anything fancy at all. But anyway, 570,000 pesos. So that comes out to about $10,000, right? So for about $10,000, you got a house with land. Not much, that much big. Am I right? Unless you're talking about $570,000. Man, I was in Pampanga not too long ago. You want this one? You want that one? Cheese sandwich? Not much, that much big. Okay. I'm gonna try to finish my food here. I still got plenty of battery. So I'll leave the camera. I'm gonna leave the camera on, but I'm gonna try to finish my food as well. No, I'm at my girlfriend's sister's house. Actually, it's not her house. It's her aunt's house. My girlfriend's aunt's house. Yeah, I'm at my girlfriend's aunt's house. I hope y'all understood that.
Isipin mo, mahal na siningil, eh yung pinanambak dyan din galing sa likod, yung sa piggery.
You saved the Crystal Empire twice. I think you could light some fireworks.
Sorry, I'm being a little quiet, but I want to finish this because
Nagchat ka pala, Dora, sa YouTube.
I've been talking for over an hour or 2 hours almost, and haven't been able to finish my lunch.
Kasi katapusan na, nagbayad na, tanongin mo sa rep kung nagbayad na yung, kami pa may bigdaan, para pagpunta niya.
What's that guy's name? I saw him eating
December lang nag-start.
on his live, and his island dad
Nag-ayusin nga ang
is what they call him. I forgot his name though.
Sa barangay.
Is it Tim?
Sabihin mo kay mama, sabi naman ang may kasalanan niya, usap na yan.
I can't remember his name.
Salita mo muna si Sean, saglit lang.
Anyway, he's a good guy.
Ay hindi. Huwag nang pumunta ng barangay, kausapin niya na si Lina.
David C says, "Would you Mike? It's either partner or girlfriend or wife.
2,000 kasi December lang kami.
Only one or another. Wife is half your assets."
1,000 ang usapan niya monthly ay. Diretso na kamo doon.
Partner, girlfriend, or wife. Yeah, you're right. On the half the assets part. You know, I don't have anything to take though. So I don't have anything to worry about. But this is what you got to worry about. You have to worry about, you know, you're definitely stuck. You know, you got a paper, right? You have a contract. Also, you have to worry about if you ever do have anything, you know. And am I using a phone or camera? I'm using a phone. Yeah, iPhone 11. Yep. Which the phone has a camera. Yeah, it's the iPhone 11. How is it? Good signal. I mean, good everything. Even my old iPhone before this was good too. I had an iPhone that was made like 6 years ago, and it was a great, you know, it was great for doing videos and everything. It just had a terrible battery and something else, storage. Yeah, the storage was low on it. Samo says, I remember you mentioned your best time being in Manila. Dayton was awesome for you. Some stuff I don't say out loud. Let's see. What did you not stay? I think you're saying, why did I not stay in Manila? I think is what you're saying. Yeah, I didn't say everywhere. I did not say everywhere. I just brought up the thing, but I didn't say everywhere. But anyway, why did I not stay in Manila? Money. Yeah, money. David C. says, marriage is the biggest financial contract. Exactly. Look at Arnold. Yeah, or Jeff Bezos, you know, or, yeah, Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates, you know. Brian says, clear video. I knew another vlogger that was using a 7. Yeah, mine was even older than that. It was an SC. It was, you know, around iPhone 5 and 6. They did this one called SC. But it had a great camera on it. Manila is costly. Yeah, Manila's costly. I mean, we want to go back to Manila, but she's going to have to work, you know. Here, she doesn't have to work. If we go back to Manila, she's going to have to work because I'm not going to be able to afford Manila without her working. I can tell you that. But I hope we do go. I hope we do because I miss it. I miss certain things, you know, different things. More peaceful, not like at the highway. I know it sounds a little weird. You're in the city, but I mean, we stay right beside the freaking highway, which is like the only main road in this whole island. And it's always like crazy busy. And a lot of these motorcycles like to fly down the road because we're talking about kids that are 20, 25 years old. And they will like to fly down the road going like, I'm going to exaggerate, 500 miles per hour, you know. David C. says, from my analysis, it seems like Filipinos seem warm and friendly, family-oriented. Yeah, they are extremely family-oriented first, and then warm would be second. Entire midst of family and materialism. I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah. And I've got a friend from North Carolina. I'm sorry, we're not friends now that I think about it, but I know a guy from North Carolina. I'm not talking about Randy if he's in here, but I know a guy from North Carolina who told me that he likes the Philippines better because of like family, you know, and family kind of stuff, you know, more down to earth, and basically, what else he said? Oh yeah, language. Yeah, the English language. Let's see. Lilts says, Diddy boy. Hey, Lilts. Angel Gaming says, I'm not familiar with Thai, but Filipino man, 100%. Yeah, I mean, I think Thai would be okay. I mean, he's been to both places. He prefers Philippines, but I personally think that I think I would prefer Philippines too. I haven't been there, but I would think I would prefer Philippines. But I think Thai would be a nice place as well. Yeah, and I wonder. I wonder who do you think? I wonder who the most beautiful girls is. To be honest with you, because I think there's some very beautiful girls over there, and guys that are girls over there. But anyway, someone says, "Why are the single moms there? No child support, no abortion." Okay. Not a big belief in protection. I don't see a big belief in the Philippines for protection. So you wind up having kids. Okay, that's the one thing about the single mom thing. And child support, even if they tried to, you can't take, what's that old saying? You can't take juice from a turnip. Yeah, something like that. You can't get juice from a turnip because a turnip ain't got no juice. So these young guys that are 20 years old, they ain't got no money. So they're not going to give any kind of child support. When they're 25, they ain't got no money. When they're 30, they ain't got no money. So anyway, and no abortion thing? No, we're the Catholic here has a big emphasis on what you're talking about. That's why there's no abortion, and that's why there's no divorce in the Philippines, because the Catholic religion is huge. I mean, it is religion here for Christianity. I consider that Christianity, believing in God and believing in Jesus and Mary. Is stronger here than anywhere I've ever been. It's huge. And a lot of people don't get that. They look at these beautiful, beautiful, sexy girls and everything, and she must be really, like a bad girl kind of thing. And no, actually, a lot of times it's the opposite. They are the type that want family, and they want big on family, and they're absolutely wonderful and sweet and everything. And that's what they're looking for. They're looking for a guy that's like super nice. And then there's also the other side, which is, there is that too, because I know some people are like, no, they're horrible, and they had a bad experience with one, and then they just want to talk junk about all the rest of them. Anyway, some of the Thai girls I dated, this is from David. Some of the Thai girls I dated wanted to know where my apartment was located, and when you tell them, they approved with a smile. It's a nice complex, and yeah, I could see that, man. Even back when I was in South Korea, this is going back to 1992. I was in South Korea, and one of these guys, he was always hooking up with a different Korean girl all the time. I mean, I didn't think about it at the time. I could have probably done the same thing. But I don't think I was as horny as he was. At the time, I was only 19. He was like 29. So if that, I don't even know if he was 29. He might have been 27. Yeah. So I wasn't really thinking about it too much. But yeah, all the time, he had different ones. David C. says to do with Catholic Church. Yeah, exactly. David C. says, but sex education's improving. Yeah, that's good. That's good to know. It needs to. Brian says Catholicism in the States is a joke and a cult. Yeah, I mean, all I'm saying is basically they make people in America look like Christian hypocrites. I'm going to say that. I know I'm going to get hate mail. I'm going to get people that hate me and so forth. But their belief and love for Christianity is so strong here, and they don't go around pushing it on people. You know, they just do it. I mean, like I've mentioned this before, there's people here every single day they go to church. Man, I need some water or something. Tommy says, be right back. All right, bro. David C says, Japan is worse, but South Korea is all about status and education and wealth. Yeah, I've said it before, David. And to me, South Korea seems more like USA. They're really focused on wealth over there, you know. I mean, trying to make money. It's all about money. As far as education, it's horrible. So, on that part, status. Yeah, it's yeah. I guess you could say it's stronger over in Korea. Yeah. David C says at least Christian culture keeps families united. Yeah, I mentioned that before too. You know, and I was going to say I would assume the Muslim too, but if you have girls in there that are not happy, and that's the sisters or whatever, then it wouldn't be united. Samo says, do they have freelancers there or only in the bigger cities? That's a difficult question because I don't know the answer. I mean, anybody know the answer? I can tell you what I think. I can tell you what I think. I mean, if you have a bar, they call, you know, bars bar girls. So if there is a bar that has bar girls in your area, then I guess you have freelancers. And most likely, okay, most likely, I'm joking. All right, calm down. I felt like the Asian father when I said that. Anyway, most likely they have, shoot, I done forgot now. We talk about freelancers. Supply and demand. Okay, there you go. Supply and demand. Most likely, as long as you have enough population, enough area, you're probably going to have some freelancing available in the bar type environment. I haven't, you know, it's very hard to find a bar out here, but I think I saw one or two, I believe, you know, in a widespread area here. Let me think what else. Yeah, but they're definitely all over the big city. All over the big city. All right, guys. I'm going to close it down. And thank y'all for coming in. Appreciate it. Y'all have a good day. And I think I'm finally going to get to finish my last sandwich here. So, peace out. Countdown. 3, 2, 1.